welcome back to another video of Midnight LPS. Today, I want to show you guys my whole entire LPS Zebra collection. I have finally completed collecting all of the LPS Zebras from Generation 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So, only Zebra I think I'm missing is the Blacklight LPS one, which I don't have a black light, like a light thing to use if I bought those LPS. And now, let me show you guys all the LPS Zebras I have. Here is the first LPS Zebra, Zebra 392. First one Hasbro made when they were still releasing the G2 LPS back in stores. This Zebra was actually my very first LPS I've ever gotten when this one first came out. I really like this one. LPS Zebra 903. This one, I love how they did the designs and everything. Like the stripes and the coloring. Oh, it's just magnificent. Like, I just love it so much. I love the way that they painted the eyes and everything. It was really interesting to see like the patterns and everything. The next Zebra 1266. This one I especially really liked a lot because it has like a little like a yellow, like I don't know, like about a yellow, but like a cream color, and then black stripes with this LPS Zebra. I guess the stripes don't really look too like black. They remind me of like a dark blue, or like a navy blue kind of color. Especially like how this one and this one, they look exactly alike, just like different coloring. The next LPS Zebra, number 1490. This Zebra, I love the designs, how they did like a, I don't know what kind of shade of purple this is, but it reminds me more of like a dark kind of purple color. Love how they did stripes and like the colors like all together like this. This one kind of reminds me of like this Zebra, but just like different colors and everything. They kind of almost like look alike, I feel like, in some ways. LPS Zebra number 2078. This one I really liked when I first got her. I was like, ooh, she looks very different compared to the other LPS Zebras, I feel like. They made her pink and like some dark gray on her, and they gave her blue eyes. I like the way she looks. Next one is the LPS Zebra number 2470. This one was really interesting. I kind of found it a little funny how they decided to have like the mane up here be fuzzy, like adding a little fuzziness to it. I really like the concept of that. Like, it feels really soft. And I think with other past LPS they made like some of them being fuzzy or like having something like this on them, which I find quite interesting as well. I like the way he looks. They gave him like a purple color, white, green eyes, and like purple tail and purple mane. I really like that as well. Next one is LPS Zebra number 2535, the walkable LPS. Not exactly a huge fan of how they did the zebra, especially with like the walkable and everything. I do like how they added glitter for the mane. I really liked that. I'm just not really a big fan of how they added a saddle on here. But this walkable doesn't work because I don't have any batteries in it, and I just knew it didn't really work. So, yeah, I still like having this walkable in my collection at least. Next one is the LPS G3 Zebra Generation 3. I wasn't exactly a huge fan of these LPS when Hasbro released them, or the G3 pets. His mane kind of reminds me of something like a mohawk, kinda. I don't know why I'm kind of getting that vibe with how it looks and everything. I'm really a big fan of how they made the feet like really small and everything. But either way, I do like the designs and everything on here. I especially like the green eyes, and it looks like the pupils have like purple on them, like he's at a rock star kind of party, or like being a musician. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from him right now. The next LPS Zebra is Zinnia Gardner, number 3846. I believe she is a G4 generation pet. She would have been able to go into that one game. Put a picture right here. That LPS game, I don't know when it first came out, but then there's another LPS game that I think this Zebra would have been more than likely probably on. This game I'm going to release right here. For this LPS pet, I feel like I really like the stripes and like the colors they did with this pet. The next LPS Zebra we have is this Zebra. Her name is Lydia Zebra Stripe. She is number 1 to 51. I think she must have been with the Generation 4 or 5 pets, like in between there, like around There I'd say, or G6, not exactly sure. She is definitely one of my favorites, for especially with like the colors. Very unique, got some stripes and has some different colors and everything. The next LPS Zebra we have is this one, number 4162. I loved this one when I first bought her. I was like, oh my goodness, she definitely gives me more like zebra kind of vibes when I look at her. I really love her eye color and everything. I could definitely tell these two zebras, they kind of give me like sister vibes because they both like look alike, just different colors, everything, but I feel like they could be sisters. And now we are at the G7 LPS Zebras. This one, her number is 97, and I think this was one of the first LPS Zebras they came out with for the G7. I definitely did like how they used this kind of mold on this kind of LPS to make it look like a zebra. I really like the designs and everything on her. Especially love like the little star design on like the side right there. Next LPS Zebra, number 321. She is definitely very different, I would say. They didn't add a lot of stripes on her, but they did change up like the eyes, and wow, when I first saw her, I was like, oh my goodness, the eyes look really different compared to this one. Like her eyes are like more circles, and then hers kind of reminds me of like little lightning bolts. I was like so amazed when I first got this LPS Zebra. I was like, wow, this one is very interesting. And last but not least, we got this G7 LPS Zebra, number 249. This one, I was like really shocked by how much this one reminded me of this zebra in some ways, I gotta say. Just like a little different, but maybe I was just thinking like kind of the colors, like they kind of just almost resemble each other, but just like a little bit of a darker purple and just like different shades of purple. Either way, I was kind of thinking these two almost looked alike in some ways.